चलिए, गुड मॉर्निंग टू ऑल ऑफ यू, गुड मॉर्निंग ऑल ऑफ गाइस, गुड मॉर्निंग। कैसे हैं आप सब लोग? बढ़िया। गुड मॉर्निंग गाइस, गुड मॉर्निंग, गुड मॉर्निंग, गुड मॉर्निंग ऑल ऑफ यू, गुड मॉर्निंग। क्या सब लोग बढ़िया हैं, मस्त हैं? चलिए, so here again, once again we are here for the wastewater treatment part, and you all guys are knowing that up to grid chamber we have completed. So in the yesterday class, in the previous class, you can say uh, I have completed the screening part for you, as well as the grid chamber, both we have completed. So now we'll start with the skimming tank. So before starting the skimming tank, just want to give the intro. And you all guys, those who are first time watching, for them, my name is Mrigang Saurabh, expert in GATE, EAC and other technical exam for subjects like environmental engineering, fluid mechanics and open channel flow. You all guys are knowing that MRI10, that is my code, which you all guys can use it if you are going for the Unacademy Plus subscription. And you guys are well aware that I have started taking classes for environmental science also. So you can watch that lecture, and it is as a free special class. I will give you the link also in the further slides. रिगार्डिंग द प्लस पार्ट, यू गाइज आर वेल अवेयर, आप सब लोगों को बिल्कुल भी मालूम है कि प्लस पे क्या बेनिफिट है एंड व्हाट इज नीड्स टू गो टू द प्लस। प्लस पे क्या चीजें हैं? सो प्लस जो आपका सबसे बेस्ट पार्ट है कि आपका प्लस पे गेट और एसी को आपको अगर डेडिकेटेड हो पढ़ने के लिए, तो देन प्लस इज गुड फॉर यू। इफ यू आर हियर फॉर वन और टू सब्जेक्ट, यू कैन गो विद द यूट्यूब ऑल्सो। जैसा मैं आपको हमेशा बोलता हूँ, best part of the plus in my point of view is the weekly test and the doubt solving session, because you know that this is the nothing but the online class. Here the consistency is required. आपको पूरा कंसिस्टेंट रहना पड़ेगा, डेडिकेट, मतलब कहीं से डिस्ट्रैक्शन, क्योंकि ऑनलाइन में डिस्ट्रैक्शन बहुत ज्यादा है। कंटेंट भी अच्छे हैं बट डिस्ट्रैक्शन भी है। सो दैट डिस्ट्रैक्शन, sometime it will distract you in a such a way that फिर आपको प्रॉब्लम होता है पढ़ने में। So in that case, the weekly test and doubt solving session is very important thing, जो आपको हमेशा रिलेट करके रखेगा सब्जेक्ट से, मजा आएगा और आप ज्यादा से ज्यादा पढ़ पाओगे। चलो, वेरी गुड। नाउ regarding the fees part, you all know that for 12 month, for 18 month and 24 month, we are giving now in three different part. Especially like if you are here for GATE and ESC courses, I always suggest my student to go for 1 year batch, because in that 12 month you can complete the whole course. But for 18 month and for 24 month, in that also you can go based on your requirement. Especially those guys who are in second year and they are sincere about GATE and ESC, they know what to do. So in that case, they are going for the 24 month and they are finding it useful. Okay, chaliye. So regarding the Unacademy GATE, ESC and C Telegram channel, you all guys are knowing that this here we are giving all the lecture notes as well as the class notification. So not only for my subject, for all the faculty you will get it here, so you can take it here. Regarding this Facebook group, so this is the Facebook group for you can say all the things like for especially for mechanical, civil and CSE. So you have already knowing that, and you can join this group if you want to connect on the Facebook also. Regarding this special class which I told you, for that you can visit this. This is my profile link on Unacademy. आप सब लोग विजिट कीजिए और आपको सारे सब्जेक्ट के मतलब फ्री जो सब्जेक्ट मैं पढ़ाता हूँ, लाइक रिगार्डिंग इन्वायरमेंटल इंजीनियरिंग, फ्लूइड मैकेनिक्स, OCF, इन्वायरमेंटल साइंस इंजीनियरिंग, आपको सारे के क्लासेस आपको यहीं पे मिल जाएंगे एज ए फ्री स्पेशल क्लास सेक्शन. सो यू डोंट हैव टू पे, यू कैन कंफर्टेबली एंजॉय दैट. ओके, चलिए. So regarding yesterday, we have started discussing about the screening, grid chamber, and all. So now the next thing will be the skimming tank. So dear, as you all know that this is nothing but the recorded class. So what my suggestion for all of you is that you have to parallelly engage yourself here, so that maximum efficiency we can take it out. So we'll start with the first one, that is the skimming tank. There is nothing but the skimming tank. समझिएगा, फर्स्ट मैं आपको डेफिनेशन लिख दूंगा क्योंकि यहाँ पे आपको बार बार मैं रिपीट नहीं कर सकता. सो आई विल जस्ट राइट द डेफिनेशन फॉर यू एंड देन आई विल डिस्कस. सो डोंट वरी अबाउट कि सर डिस्कस नहीं करेंगे. डेफिनेशन लिखने के बाद मैं पूरा डिस्कस भी करूंगा. सो स्किमिंग टैंक इज एबल टू रिमूव, और skimming tank is provided to remove oil and grease. ये तो आपको मैंने फर्स्ट क्लास में ही बताया था. Oil and grease from the wastewater, from the wastewater from the wastewater if these compound will not removed if these compound will not removed, then it will cause or it will interfere in BOD removal. And one more thing is that this oil and grease is also recovered as, which is removed, the oil and grease which is removed from the wastewater is also used as byproduct. ठीक है? यहाँ तक सबको क्लियर हुई बातें? चलिए. सो आई होप आपने ये चीजें नोट कर ली होंगी. नोट कर लीजिए फटाक से जल्दी से सब लोग. देखिए, आई एम शोइंग यू अ डायग्राम. So this is the tank. You can say. So what happened here? आप नीचे से क्या एयर सप्लाई कर रहे हो? ठीक है. So when you supply air from the bottom, you know that oil and grease, these are the particles. ये जो particles है आपके, इनके पास natural tendency है कि वो ऊपर आ जाएंगे. In a natural tendency, they will come up. But the problem is that much time we can't give, that much detention time we can't give कि वो ऊपर आने का वेट करे उनका, या you can say that much turbulence we can't control. That much turbulence, like we can't make this turbulence perfectly zero, as well as that much time also we can't give. So in that case, as a subsidiary, what we are giving, we are giving some air. So when the air will be there ना, because of that क्या होगा कि air क्या है, वो तो openly, वो तो fix है कि वो ऊपर ही आएंगे, हल्के हैं, वो light हैं, ऊपर ही आएंगे. With that air, that particles will all, that oil and grease particles, they also will come. So that oil and grease particles which tries to go upward, in that case this air is helping that part. Air is helping that particles to come on the top. And when they will come on the top, a top layer, this is something we call as top oil and grease layer will be formed, and then you can take it out. Then you can simply scrap it out. This is nothing but a top oil and grease layer. So that will take it out. That we will take it out. So that's a simple design which I've shown you just to tell you about how the skimming tank work. So what we are doing, we are giving some air. We are giving some air from the bottom so that the oil and grease particle, they will come on the top surface. Naturally also they can come. Naturally without air also they can come, but that will take more time, and that need more control over the turbulence. So that much we can't provide in the skimming tank. So instead of that, what we are doing, we are giving some air. Mostly in Indian country, you will not find the skimming tank is in use. Why? Because providing air will be definitely not an economical task. And so we generally in most of the treatment plant, you will find that a skimming tank is absent. But skimming tank is also a very good part, because दूसरी चीज है कि स्किमिंग टैंक का यूज वहां ज्यादा हो जाता है जहां फूड इंडस्ट्री, food industry may, you know that oil and grease will be too much, so there you have to put it. But if you're considering the domestic wastewater and all, the quantity or the concentration of oil and grease will be very less. So in that case, in a very few municipal treatment plant, you will find that skimming tank are provided. If you will provide, it will be great, but if you will not providing, in that situation it can be manageable. तो ये मैंने आपको बता दिया, इसकी फिजिबिलिटी आपको बता दी. नाउ समटाइम दे विल आस्क यू द सरफेस एरिया रिक्वायर्ड. सरफेस एरिया रिक्वायर्ड, ये आपसे अक्सर लोग पूछते हैं, सर व्हाट इज द सरफेस एरिया रिक्वायर्ड. फॉर्मूला बहुत ही क्लियर है, देखना ध्यान से, आप सब लोग लिखोगे तो बिल्कुल समझ में आ जाएगा. इट्स ए इंपेरिकल फॉर्मूला, सो आई विल बी गिविंग यू द यूनिट ऑल्सो. So 0.00622 into Q upon VR. 0.00622 into Q upon VR. Where Q क्या है आपका? Q will be in a meter cube per day. Q is nothing but the rate of inflow. What about VR? It is liquid rise velocity. It is nothing but the liquid rise velocity, and for that the unit is nothing but meter per minute. General range also given for the liquid rise velocity. Generally VR will be equal to 0.25 meter per minute, and detention time is equal to 3 to 5 minutes. So here VR is equal to 0.25 meter per minute, and detention time is equal to 3 to 5 minutes. Detention time is equal to 3 to 5 minutes. So anybody having any problem, they can tell me. किसी को इस बात से कोई भी प्रॉब्लम है तो बताइए. If anybody having any problem, they can tell me. क्लियर है? यहां तक बात समझ में आ रही है? Is that clear to all of you? So top oil and grease layer मैंने आपको दोनों बता दिया. VR equal to 0.25 meter per minute. Detention time is 3 to 5 minutes. And I have given you that surface area also. Anybody having any problem, they can tell me. अभी तक किसी को कोई भी प्रॉब्लम है तो बताइए. Anybody having any problem, they can tell me. Is that clear to all of you? Is that clear to all of you? Is that clear to all of you? So detention time we got 3 to 5 minutes. VR I got 0.25 meter per minute, and the surface area equal to 0.00622 into Q upon VR. So I don't think so any of you guys are having any problem regarding this. I'm waiting for you guys to ask any number of doubt. I'm available in the comment section. आप बिल्कुल पूछिए, ठीक है? So I don't think so anybody having any doubt. If you are having any doubt, you can ask me. I'm repeating the mechanism again for you. From the bottom we are supplying air. Why? Because oil and grease, they can naturally come on the top, but we want this to be happen in very less time, in very less time. So in that case, we are supplying some air. So this air will help that oil and gas particles to come on the top surface, and then that top surface we are scrap it out. We are scrapping it out. हम क्या कर रहे हैं, उसको टॉप सरफेस को क्या निकाल रहे हैं, ऊपर से आप उसको या तो किसी भी तरीके से आप उसको स्क्रैप आउट कर रहे हैं. So that is nothing but the skimming tank process. As I told you that skimming tank in an Indian situation you will not find in every municipal treatment plant, but if you are giving, it will be definitely good. But as because in this air is required, it will be economical, and here we are only for the oil and grease, which is not so in high concentration. So many municipal treatment plant, they are simply neglecting, or they are not using this skimming tank. But in foreign countries and all, there you will find the skimming tank in all the municipal treatment plant. Is that clear to all of you? So you got the mechanism of skimming tank, you got the empirical formula, that is surface area formula, and one more thing. The surface area you will get, this will be in a meter squared here. This will be in a meter squared. तो अभी पूछोगे ना सर वैल्यू किस में आ रही है? So surface area you will get in meter squared. The value is 0.00600622 into Q upon VR. So I don't think so anybody will have any problem. किसी को इस बात से कोई प्रॉब्लम है तो बताइए. Anybody will have any problem, they can tell me. चलिए. So if you guys have noted down, then we are going to the next part. This is nothing but the primary settling tank. So you all know that after the steaming tank, we are giving a PST where what we want to remove. Here we want to remove all the settleable organic matter. All the settleable organic matter. I don't think so I need to draw the figure and all, because figure similarly रहेगा, sedimentation tank की तरह ही figure है इसका. So I don't need to draw that figure again. It removes, first thing, these all value I am telling in experimental basis. देखिएगा क्या है, 70% of biodegradable settleable solid, 70% of the biodegradable settleable solid, and the second is 30% of the BOD removal. 30% of the BOD removal. So it removes 70% of the biodegradable solid, settleable solid, and second thing is the 30% of the BOD removal. Is that clear to all of you? अब पॉइंट आती है कि सर इसमें सेटलिंग कैसा होगा. So do you guys remember till now I have discussed with you two settling. मैंने आपसे दो सेटलिंग डिस्कस किया था, एक टाइप 1 और दूसरा टाइप 2. टाइप 1 कहां डिस्कस किया मैंने? इन अ प्लेन सेडिमेंटेशन टैंक. इन अ प्लेन सेडिमेंटेशन टैंक आई टोल्ड यू that is nothing but the type 1 settling. Type 2 settling क्या था आपका? When I discussed about coagulation, after coagulation in that flock, if you are settling with that flock, that particle we call as that settling we call as flocculent settling. But in a primary settling tank, a different type of settling will occur. That's something we call as type 3 settling. इसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? Type 3 settling. अब यहाँ पे जो settling हो रही है वो कौन सी हो रही है? Type 3 settling. And that settling we also call as hindered settling. Why we call that as a hindered settling? Because in the primary settling tank, what happens? The concentration of the particles, number of particles, definitely more. आपका वेस्ट वाटर में ज्यादा रहेगा या वाटर में ज्यादा रहेगा? डेफिनेटली आप सबका जवाब होगा कि सर वेस्ट वाटर में ज्यादा होगा. जब पार्टिकल्स वेस्ट वाटर में ज्यादा होंगे, when the particles are more in the waste water layer, definitely हर पार्टिकल्स मूवमेंट में है, तो हर पार्टिकल एक दूसरे से टकराएगा. So when the collision will be more, that is nothing but that in that case it is giving actually the hindrance. और जब hindrance देगा तो क्या करेगा? अपनी momentum क्या करेगा? वो lose करेगा. And when it will lose its momentum, that particle will get settled. So that type of settling we call as. So I'm writing here in PST, in primary settling tank, primary settling tank, type 3 settling is followed. Type 3 settling is occurring. This settling is, this is also, this type of settling is also known as, this type of settling is also known as, this type of settling is also known as, क्या बोलते हैं इसको? Hindered settling. Hindered settling. Hindered settling. ठीक है, ये बात समझ में आई? चलिए अब कुछ डिजाइन क्राइटेरिया लिख लेते हैं बच्चों. सो फर्स्ट थिंग फर्स्ट इज द SLR, या जिसको आप बोलते थे SOR. Do you guys remember what is SLR and SOR? I have told you this part in a plane sedimentation tank. आप सब लोग को याद है? So in SLR, what is the meaning of SLR? Surface loading rate. What is the meaning of SOR? Surface overflow rate. So this SLR and SOR is nothing but equal to 30 to 50 meter cube per day per meter square. What about second? This is detention time. What is this? 1.5 to 2.5 hour. 1.5 to 2.5 hour. So if you guys noticed or not, as compared to the plain sedimentation tank, here the detention time is less because the particles are more, the hindrance will be more. In that case, in less time also you can get the good efficiency. In less time also you can get the good efficiency. So always remember, when always note that always compare these value with the plain sedimentation tank, with the coagulation unit sedimentation tank, so that it's easy for you to remember. आपको याद रखना बहुत आसान होगा कि कौन सा सेटलिंग कहाँ है, क्योंकि many time they will ask you type 1 settling क्या होगा मतलब, type 2 settling क्या होगा मतलब, type 3 settling. So you know what is the meaning of that. Type 1 discrete settling, type 2 flocculent settling, type 3 hindered settling. याद रखना. Is that clear to you? Is that clear to you? क्या ये बातें समझ में आई? क्या ये बातें सबको समझ में आई? चलो, we are going forward here. So PST आप सब लोग समझ चुके हो. How PST, in that PST मैं टैंक वैंक नहीं बना रहा. I am not showing you any diagram and all. I hope आपको ये बात समझ में आई होगी. अगर किसी को डाउट है तो आप कमेंट सेक्शन में पूछिए. I am waiting for you to ask your doubt in the comment section. ठीक है, चलिए. So now we are here again in the secondary treatment. अब हम लोग ने प्राइमरी ट्रीटमेंट कंप्लीट कर लिया. कहानी कैसे कैसे आगे बढ़ रही है, कहानी को मेरे साथ में रहोगे, आसान रहेगा. एनर्जेटिक रहोगे, आसान रहेगा. सोचोगे क्या पढ़ा रहे हैं सर, इससे क्वेश्चन कैसे आएगा, यही सब दिमाग में अगर रहेगा तो फिर कहानी फिर समझ नहीं पाओगे. यू विल नॉट अंडरस्टैंड द स्टोरी. सो आई वांट ऑल ऑफ यू गाइस टू just simply listen this. Simply listen the beautiful story of the environment, especially the wastewater injury. So now secondary treatment. Secondary treatment. What is the secondary treatment? Why we are giving the secondary treatment? We are giving this secondary treatment because we want that dissolved organic matter to convert into the biomass so that we can settle it out. So basically here the secondary treatment is given for the removal of dissolved organic matter. So in a single one, if I will write, in a single line, if I will write, what I will write it for you, in a single point, if I have to write down about the secondary treatment, तो मैं क्या लिखूंगा? It removes soluble BOD which is present which is present in colloidal, and dissolved form. So it removes soluble BOD which is present in colloidal and dissolved form. First point is clear. Second point, everyone look at the second point. First point is clear. So it removes soluble BOD which is present in colloidal and dissolved form. That is what the secondary treatment is. Now come to the second point. Now in a secondary treatment again we are having two options. हमने क्या किया है, सेकेंडरी ट्रीटमेंट को भी दो पार्ट में डिवाइड किया है. वन वी कॉल एज द फिजियोकेमिकल ट्रीटमेंट, एंड द सेकंड वी कॉल एज द बायोलॉजिकल ट्रीटमेंट. फर्स्ट हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं, फिजियोकेमिकल ट्रीटमेंट, और दूसरा हम क्या बोलते हैं, बायोलॉजिकल ट्रीटमेंट. चलिए तो मैं आपको दोनों पार्ट को पहले अलग अलग से समझाता हूँ, ठीक है. फिर मैं आपके डाउट्स भी लूंगा, तो डरने वाली बात नहीं है कि सर रिकॉर्डेड पढ़ा रहे हो तो डाउट्स ले लेंगे. सो इन अ सेकेंडरी ट्रीटमेंट वी हैव टू टाइप. फर्स्ट यू कॉल एज द फिजियोकेमिकल, and the second one will nothing but the biological chemical treatment. Biological treatment method. So you got two method two way of dealing in the secondary treatment is nothing but the physiochemical treatment and biological treatment. Now first thing is the physiochemical treatment. क्या होता है physiochemical treatment, कैसे होता है? I will discuss each and everything. First listen this part. Physiochemical treatment is suitable for what type of wastewater where the BOD upon COD value is lesser than 0.6. That means what type of wastewater I'm talking about right now? I'm talking about the wastewater which is having more amount of non-biodegradable organic matter. That wastewater we also call as synthetic wastewater. That wastewater we also call as synthetic wastewater. So in that case, this physiochemical treatment you can use it. In that case, you can use that physiochemical treatment. But some people will say we can't use this physiochemical treatment for a case BOD upon COD value greater than 0.6. नहीं, हम लोग उसके लिए भी कर सकते हैं. But the problem is that if you are doing for the BOD upon COD value greater than 0.6, that means it is nothing but the biodegradable solid waste. If you are doing for that, the problem is that amount of sludge which is coming out, that will be a problem for you, and your system will always get choked up. तो ये हमारे साथ प्रॉब्लम होती है फिजियोकेमिकल ट्रीटमेंट में. तो आपने पहले क्या देखा, फर्स्ट पॉइंट आपने क्या लिखा, फर्स्ट पॉइंट that it is suitable for wastewater having BOD upon COD value less than 0.6. BOD upon COD value less than 0.6. Second thing, it can be used in case of BOD upon COD greater than 0.6, but this method will become then the method will become अनइकोनॉमिकल, क्योंकि स्लज ज्यादा आ रहा है, आपकी चोकिंग बहुत ज्यादा होगी. सो दैट विल बी द प्रॉब्लम. अब बोलोगे सर आपने दोनों तो बता दिया, बट आप मेथड कौन कौन से हैं वो तो बता दो. कैन यू गिव मी एनी मेथड सो दैट वी कैन विजुअलाइज. चलो देखो मेथड, देखो सब लोग, मेथड का नाम जैसे लिखूंगा आपकी आधी डाउट्स क्लियर हो जाएगी. केमिकल कोएगुलेशन, देखते जाइएगा, केमिकल एडजॉर्प्शन, माइक्रो स्क्रीनिंग, देख रहे हो मैथड, देख रहे हो. If you see the method itself, you will tell me whether this method we can use it for our biodegradable organic matter और बायोडिग्रेडेबल वेस्ट वाटर और नॉट. फिल्ट्रेशन. अब देखो ये सारे जो मैकेनिज्म आपको मैंने लिखे हैं, these all are nothing but the physiochemical treatment. So if you use this physiochemical treatment here, the problem will be what? The problem will be what? You know that filtration is for the removal of dissolved particle, dissolved solid particle. But the problem is that if you use filtration unit for the wastewater, for the removal of dissolved solid in the wastewater, your filter will always get choked up. Your filter will always get choked up. तो आप कितनी बार क्लीनिंग करोगे, कितनी बार क्लीन करोगे? So in that case, this process will become uneconomical for you, and that is the reason the physiochemical treatment is suitable for BOD upon COD value is less than 0.6. That means it is nothing but the what type of waste? Synthetic waste. For synthetic waste, even though if extra work we have to do it, we can do it, because anyway we know that the synthetic waste we can't deal with the other method. So in that case, we have to go with the physiochemical treatment. In that match, even though the cost is also coming high, you can adopt it. But if the BOD upon COD value is greater than 0.6, अगर ये वैल्यू कौन सी है, बायोडिग्रेडेबल वेस्ट वाटर, अगर इसके लिए हमारे पास दूसरा ऑप्शन है, then why we'll go for this uneconomical method? In that case, physiochemical method we are not adopting for our BOD upon COD value which is greater than 0.6. Is that clear to you? Now you will say, sir, if not, but the thing is that, sir, the wastewater which is coming out from the domestic wastewater, from the domestic unit, like from हमारे घर से जो wastewater आ रहा है, उसमें आपको कौन सी वैल्यू ज्यादा मिलेगी? BOD upon COD वैल्यू ग्रेटर देन 0.6 मिलेगी या BOD upon COD वैल्यू लेसर देन 0.6 मिलेगी? ये आप सब लोग बताओ कि BOD upon COD वैल्यू ग्रेटर देन 0.6 मिलेगी या BOD upon COD वैल्यू लेसर देन 0.6 मिलेगी? जो हमारे घर से वेस्ट वाटर आ रहा है, दैट वाटर वी आर कॉलिंग एज अ डोमेस्टिक वेस्ट वाटर एंड ऑल. तो वो जो वेस्ट वाटर है उसमें क्या मिलेगा, आप लोग बताओ. दैट यू गाइस विल टेल मी. आई एम वेटिंग फॉर योर आंसर. मैं आपके आंसर का वेट कर रहा हूं. आई एम वेटिंग फॉर योर आंसर डियर. So in that case, the wastewater which is coming out from our community, in that wastewater, the BOD upon COD value is greater than 0.6 or less than 0.6. ये आप लोग बताओगे. This you guys will tell me. This you all guys will tell me. आप लोग बताइए कि हमारा जो पार्ट है उसमें बीओडी की वैल्यू ज्यादा होगी या कम होगी. आई वांट योर आंसर इन द कमेंट सेक्शन. मैं आपका आंसर कमेंट सेक्शन में देखना चाहता हूं. आई वांट योर आंसर इन द कमेंट सेक्शन. चलिए, तो आप सब लोग बता रहे हो, आप सब लोग क्या बता रहे हो कि सर बीओडी अपॉन सीओडी इज ग्रेटर देन 0.6. डेफिनेटली डियर, क्योंकि रीजन क्या है ना, रीजन क्या है कि आपके घर से जो वेस्ट वाटर निकलेगा वो क्या रहेगा, वेजिटेबल्स का है या बाथरूम से जो है वो ऑर्गेनिक मैटर ही है. सारा चीज ऑर्गेनिक मैटर ही मोस्टली रहता है. इनऑर्गेनिक मैटर आपको वेस्ट वाटर में नहीं दिखता, कम दिखता है. वो कहां दिखेगा, इफ यू आर टेकिंग वेस्ट वाटर फ्रॉम इंडस्ट्री एंड ऑल, तब आपको ज्यादा दिखेगा. सो हमारा जो है वो बीओडी अपॉन सीओडी ग्रेटर देन 0.6 ही है. सो फिजियोकेमिकल मेथड तो हमारे लिए सुटेबल है नहीं है उसके लिए. देन वी शिफ्टेड टू द बायोकेमिकल ट्रीटमेंट ऑफ द वेस्ट वाटर, बायोलॉजिकल ट्रीटमेंट ऑफ द वेस्ट वाटर. अब देखना ये इसका फर्स्ट पॉइंट देखिएगा, फर्स्ट लाइन देखिएगा. फर्स्ट लाइन ये आपको बहुत प्यारा लगेगा. इट इज बेस्ट सुटेबल फॉर wastewater. I'm writing in a short form, wastewater having BOD upon COD value greater than 0.6. It is best suitable for wastewater having BOD upon COD value greater than 0.6. It is clear? So it is best suitable for wastewater having BOD upon COD value greater than 0.6. So I don't think so anybody will have any problem in this. I don't think so anybody will have any problem in this. बातें समझ में आई बच्चा? चलो दूसरी बात समझिएगा. Look at the second point. Everyone look at the second point. In this method, complete process is done by, in this method the complete process is done by microorganism. Microorganism. So if the process will be done by the microorganism, it will be easy for you, na? Definitely it will be cheaper. वहां पे आपको केमिकल्स की जरूरत पड़ रही है, कुछ एब्जॉर्प्शन चीजों की जरूरत पड़ रही है. Here you need only microorganism. So definitely this process will be economical. Definitely this process will be very much economical. I will say very economical. Or as a municipal treatment plant unit, what we want to treat our wastewater and efficiently. So yes, this biological treatment is giving you complete treatment. So it is because it is best suitable for BOD upon COD value greater than 0.6. तो आपका वेस्ट वाटर का जो नेचर है और जो ये ट्रीटमेंट चाह रहा है, वेस्ट वाटर जिस टाइप का वाटर ये चाह रहा है, दोनों सेम है, तो बेस्ट सुटेबल. दूसरी बात, द कंप्लीट प्रोसेस इज बेस्ड ऑन माइक्रोऑर्गेनिज्म. सो कॉस्ट भी आपका कम आ रहा है. सो कॉस्ट भी कम और काम भी हो रहा है. तो ये इसीलिए बायोलॉजिकल ट्रीटमेंट ऑफ वेस्ट वाटर is something which is adopted for our wastewater treatment. Something which is adopted for our wastewater treatment. अगर आप देखते होगे तो आपको मैंने जो स्टार्टिंग में एक फ्लो चार्ट बनाया था, स्टार्टिंग फ्लो चार्ट विच आई हैव मेड, वहां मैंने आपको क्या लिख दिया था, सेकेंडरी बायोलॉजिकल. वैसे मेरे को सेकेंडरी वहां लिखना चाहिए था, सेकेंडरी ट्रीटमेंट, बट मैंने वहां बायोलॉजिकल मेंशन कर दिया था. Because in our wastewater which we are going to discuss, we always go with the biological part. We always go with the biological treatment. Even though nowadays एक आपको नया आ गया है UASB, फ्लो anaerobic sludge blanket जो आता है, ये it is an anaerobic method, but उसमें फिर ये सेकेंडरी प्राइमरी की बात नहीं होती, उसमें फिर ये सेकेंडरी प्राइमरी टर्शियरी की बात नहीं होती. वो एक डिफरेंट वे ऑफ डीलिंग है जो आपके कोर्स में नहीं है, इसलिए मैं आपको सिर्फ हल्का सा आइडिया दे रहा हूं, बता नहीं रहा हूं. और यहाँ जो सेकेंडरी है, यहाँ सेकेंडरी मतलब बायोलॉजिकल वाला पार्ट ही है, इसलिए मैंने आपको फ्लो चार्ट में ही बायोलॉजिकल मेंशन कर दिया था. तो आपको देखो मैंने बोला था फ्लो चार्ट का एक एक पॉइंट जो डाउट था वो क्लियर होगा. If you guys remember in the flow chart I told you that point, that question you will get cleared when we'll discuss about the secondary treatment. तो यहाँ पे आके आपको वो बातें क्लियर हो गई होंगी. चलो अब बातें करते हैं थोड़ा सा हम माइक्रोऑर्गेनिज्म के बारे में बातें करना जरूरी है. तो आप सब लोग को मालूम है बच्चों की माइक्रोऑर्गेनिज्म क्या है, बिल्कुल आपकी तरह रिएक्ट करता है वो. देखना अभी मैं आपको बताऊंगा और आप लोग बताओगे कि सर हाँ सच में सर हम लोग भी ऐसे ही रिएक्ट करते हैं. आप सब लोग मेरे को कमेंट बताना कि सर हम लोग ऐसे ही रिएक्ट करते हैं कि नहीं. चलिए देखिए, दिस साइड वी हैव ग्रोथ एंड और फूड कंजम्पशन, only food. So you have growth or food. This side we have time. तो आप लोग बताओगे कि अब ये क्या होगा at zero time. What will be the food here? हमारा फूड कैसा रहेगा आप लोग बताना. या इसको उल्टे तरीके से देखो, तो अगर ग्रोथ वाले तरीके से देखो तो आप बैक्टीरियल ग्रोथ की बात अगर मैं करूं, इफ आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द बैक्टीरियल ग्रोथ, जस्ट टेक एग्जांपल. आप किसी एक नए दोस्त के घर जाते हो तो स्टार्टिंग में कैसे प्यार से एकदम सोफे पे बैठे रहते हो, कुछ भी रिएक्ट नहीं करते हो, जो उसकी मम्मी ने खाना दिया पानी दिया आराम से खाते हो, कोई डिमांड नहीं, आराम से रिलैक्स बैठे रहते हो. आफ्टर सम डेज आप कंटिन्यूसली उस दोस्त के घर जा रहे हो. आफ्टर सम डेज what will happen? You will become more comfortable there. You will become more comfortable there. Then that time what you will do? आप maximum distraction तभी करते हो. यहाँ गए, वहां गए, सारी चीजों को देखे, आते के साथ सोफे पे लेट गए, टीवी का रिमोट निकाल दिया, एसी का रिमोट निकाल दिया, किचन में मतलब आप क्या कर रहे हो ना, बेसिकली यू बिकम सो कंफर्टेबल अबाउट द दैट सिचुएशन, दैट कंडीशन एंड ऑल. तो वहां आप अपनी ग्रोथ क्या दिखाते हो? अपनी ग्रोथ क्या दिखाते हो? मैक्सिमम ग्रोथ दिखाते हो. आफ्टर सम टाइम क्या होता है कि आप उसकी भी मम्मी को मालूम हो गया कि आपकी फ्रेंड की जो मदर है, शी ऑल्सो नोज दैट नाउ यू आर कमिंग डेली ऑन अ डेली बेसिस, so you will not get that much respect and food and all. Not so respect you will get it. So in that case आप क्या होता है, आपका growth कम हो जाता है. So whatever relation you have made till now, you just want to maintain it. You just want to maintain it. No further addition and all. ठीक है. You just want to maintain it. After some time what happens? What happens? आप उनके घर गए. You went to your friend's home and your friend was not there. His mother told, बेटा जाओ बाहर से सब्जी ले आना. Go to the market and take some vegetables. Similarly, go to the market and take something. तो अब क्या हुआ? वो चीजें आपको वो बोल रही हैं. In that case आपकी वहां आना जाना क्या हो जाएगा? कम होगा या ज्यादा होगा? Your आना जाना will be getting down. Your आना जाना will be getting down. That means what is happening? Your growth is getting down. The same funda microorganism is also doing. देखिएगा, अब ध्यान देखिएगा सब लोग. Everyone carefully look at here. How this microorganisms are growing, I am showing to you. So at the starting, microorganism growth will be like this. No growth you will find. No growth. It is nothing but the lag phase. What is the meaning of this? Lag phase. After some time, you will find that once you become comfortable about the situation, you will find maximum growth. So that is nothing but we are representing with the log phase because it is an exponential increase. After some time what will happen? You just want to maintain the relation, so in that case it is stationary growth. After some time when his mother or her mother started giving you some market work also, so you started going down. आप दूसरी गली से जाने लगते हो, उनकी गली से जाते ही नहीं हो. So आपका क्या हुआ? रेट डिक्लाइन हो गया. So this part you call as lag, log, stationary, endogenous or decline phase. Endogenous or decline phase. Chalo. So at this point, if you now draw for the food क्या होगा आपका? स्टार्टिंग में फूड कॉन्सेंट्रेशन, दैट मींस द बीओडी कॉन्सेंट्रेशन विल बी मैक्सिमम. धीरे धीरे ऑर्गेनिक मैटर आपका क्या होगा? डिग्रेड होगा. धीरे धीरे आपका ऑर्गेनिक मैटर क्या होगा? डिग्रेड होगा. सो ऑर्गेनिक मैटर लाइन विल बी लाइक दिस. सो दिस इज नथिंग बट द फूड. तो ये हो गया आपकी ग्रोथ की लाइन. दिस इज फॉर द ग्रोथ, bacterial growth, and this is for the food. So I don't think so anybody will have any doubt in this part. But my question is for all of you. कि बच्चा which case you want? आप कौन सा केस चाहते हैं? Which case you want? You want lag, log, stationary or growth or endogenous? In bacterial growth, which phase you want? आप कौन सा phase चाहेंगे? I'm asking to you. Which case you will want? I'm asking to all of you. Which case you want? Definitely आप सब लोग किस पे जाने वाले हो? Log phase पे. Sir, क्यों log phase पे? Why we went for the log phase? Because in that log phase, that bacteria, you will see that it is showing the maximum growth. तो हमको maximum growth से मतलब नहीं है. We are not focusing about the maximum growth. We are focusing about if the growth is maximum. You can see there the food reduction, the organic matter reduction, the organic matter consumption, that will be also more. The organic matter consumption, that will be also more. So I'm not targeting to growth bacteria, but if because of the growth of the bacteria, your organic matter concentration is getting down, and that too very fast rate, That's something we want. That's something we want. That is the reason in every treatment unit, whether it's an activated sludge process, whether it is a trickling filter and all, we always go with the log phase. We always go with the logarithmic phase, logarithmic या exponential phase. If you see in the activated sludge process also, हम लोग थोड़ा सा sludge को क्या करते हैं, recirculate करते हैं, so that some amount of sludge which are in activated form, active form, that we are recirculating. Why we are recirculating? Because we want to maintain the log phase in the adhesion tank. We want to maintain the log phase in the adhesion tank. So about the ASP and all that we'll discuss. कल हमारा जो discussion है वो ASP पे ही है, तो हम discuss करेंगे हमारे next class में, complete discussion होगा. अभी आपको ये diagram समझ में आया, and you also get to know that like which phase you have to maintain it, which phase you have to maintain it. So I don't think so anybody will having any doubt in this part. I don't think so anybody will have any doubt in this part. So now what I'm doing here, now I'm giving you a classification of bacteria. Now I'm giving you classification of bacteria. First basis है हमारा classification का on food habit. आप में से कुछ लोग ये बात जानते होंगे, तो it will be a revision for you. चलिए, one will be what? Autotrophic, not aerobic. Autotrophic bacteria. एग्जाम्पल तो आप लोग फटाक से दे दोगे. व्हाट विल बी द एग्जाम्पल डियर? और डोंट से ऑटोट्रॉपिक बैक्टीरिया, क्योंकि बैक्टीरिया ही होगा ऐसा हमेशा थोड़ी है. ऑटोट्रॉपिक एग्जाम्पल इज एल्गी. नेक्स्ट वन हेट्रोट्रॉपिक. एग्जाम्पल इज बैक्टीरिया. अब यहां पे देखिएगा, सब लोग देखिएगा, हमारा जो ट्रीटमेंट यूनिट करने वाले हैं, वेदर इट्स अ सेकेंडरी वन, वेदर इट्स एक्टिवेटेड स्लज प्रोसेस और ट्रिकलिंग फिल्टर, जो भी आप पढ़ने वाले हो, or in all the method we are focusing about what? We are focusing about carbonaceous organic matter. So when you are focusing about carbonaceous organic matter, so you are always concerned about the heterotrophic bacteria. But in that heterotrophic bacteria also one is एक fixed आपको bacteria है जिसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? Saprophytic. I'm giving you name here. मैं उसका नेम आपको लिख रहा हूं, saprophytic. It is nothing but this comes under heterotrophic bacteria only, but this bacteria love to eat. ये क्या है bacteria? This bacteria love to eat the organic matter which is present in the sewage. So saprophytic bacteria, it loves to eat the organic matter present in the waste water. उनके लिए बहुत ही, मतलब उनके लिए like पनीर है वो, ठीक है. So that is the reason the saprophytic bacteria will be used mostly in the treatment unit, especially activated sludge process and the trickling filter. Is that clear? So one I told you regarding the food habit. Now we'll go to the next one. Now next one is the oxygen requirement. आप सब लोग जानते होंगे. I'm just telling you because these things are important. That is the reason I am giving to you. Aerobic, anaerobic, facultative. Aerobic, survive in a presence of air. Survive in presence of air. Anaerobic, survive in absence of air. Facultative, survive in both the conditions. survive in both absence and presence. So facultative survive in both absence and presence of air. Third one, third classification is nothing but the temperature, based on the temperature requirement. Based on the temperature requirement. Here also we have three, and these type of question they can ask you in match the following. आपको टेम्परेचर रिक्वायरमेंट एक साइड लिखा रहेगा, एक साइड आपको लिखा रहेगा नाम. तो याद रखना, ये मत समझना कि सर थ्योरी लिखा रहे हैं तो आप इसको भूल जाओगे. क्वेश्चन नहीं बनेगा, एक मार्क्स छूटेगा, आपकी गलती होगी. एंड इन गेट एग्जाम एक मार्क्स का बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होता है. सो वन इज मेसोफिलिक, साइक्रोफिलिक, and the third one is thermophilic. So temperature requirement will be here in a psychrophilic temperature requirement will be less than 10 degrees Celsius, (10 to 40 degrees Celsius), and 45 to 60 degrees Celsius. So based on temperature requirement, you have psychrophilic, mesophilic, and thermophilic. Based on temperature requirement, you have three things: psychrophilic, mesophilic, and thermophilic. तो इन नाम याद रखना, कभी कभी डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन आ जाता है 1 मार्क का, और आई डोंट वांट यू गाइस टू मिस इट, आई डोंट वांट यू गाइस टू मिस इट. तो नाम याद रखना बच्चों. चलिए, नाउ यहां देखिएगा ध्यान से. Now in a biological treatment unit also, we have aerobic, we have anaerobic. So we have aerobic method also treatment, we have anaerobic method also treatment. And I will ask you which method is best suitable. तो आप लोग सब लोग को ध्यान से सुनना पड़ेगा अभी 5 मिनट. और then at the last I will ask you which one is more suitable for me. So first I am giving you detail regarding aerobic treatment. मैं आपको सारी चीजें बताऊंगा. Then I will tell you information regarding anaerobic treatment, and then I will ask you which one will be given to our wastewater treatment, which one will be given to our, or which one will be good if you will put into the wastewater treatment. कौन सा मेथड ज्यादा सही होगा? So in aerobic treatment we have complex matter plus bacteria plus O2. This will give you CO2 plus NH3 plus energy. This will give you CO2 plus NH3 plus energy. So generally in a aerobic process, मैं आपको सारे टर्म्स पहले लिख रहा हूं, फिर मैं आपसे क्वेश्चन भी पूछूंगा, याद रखना. In aerobic treatment, पॉइंट देखिएगा, it is very fast but amount of sludge produced, it is very fast but the amount of sludge produced is very large. मतलब large amount of sludge is produced. या इसको आप और भी सिंपल तरीके से लिखो तो ऐसे लिखो, but large amount of sludge is produced. ठीक है, चलो second point. Here further treatment of sludge will be required, क्योंकि बहुत ज्यादा लार्ज अमाउंट हो गया ना, so further treatment of sludge will be required. Further treatment of sludge will be required before disposal. Before disposal. Next thing, anaerobic treatment. Anaerobic treatment. Anaerobic treatment. So in anaerobic treatment क्या हो रही कहानी देखिएगा, सब लोग कहानी देखिएगा. एक मिनट डियर, just 1 minute, I am coming back. Yeah. So I was discussing about what? Complex organic matter plus complex organic matter plus bacteria. Now this time oxygen will not be there. This time oxygen will not be there. So oxygen नहीं रहेगा. So it will be in absence of oxygen. So in absence of oxygen आपको क्या क्या मिलेगा? First thing it will be methane. आपको सबसे पहले क्या मिलता है? मीथेन मिलता है. दूसरी चीजें CO2 plus energy. So complex organic matter plus bacteria, that will give you CH4 plus CO2 plus energy. I think that is clear to you. Is that clear to all of you? So CH4 plus CO2 plus energy. This is something we got. Okay. Next thing is that. Now look at here. Very slow. मैंने आपको बोला था ध्यान से समझना, क्योंकि after that I am going to ask you which one is better, anaerobic or anaerobic. I am going to ask you. So very slow but produces useful byproduct like CH4, complex organic matter plus bacteria. It will give you methane plus CO2 plus energy. So that methane is having what? What? It is having very, very high calorific value. It is having very, very high calorific value. So even though this anaerobic treatment is very slow, but it produces useful byproduct like CH4. Next one. Amount of sludge which is formed, amount of sludge which is formed is also less. Is also less. So I have discussed you regarding the anaerobic. I have discussed you regarding the aerobic. मैंने आपको दोनों complete discussion दिया. Complete discussion दिया. Now my question will be that which one will be useful? Which one will be useful in the secondary treatment? Which one I am going to use? Which one I am going to use? Aerobic or anaerobic? कौन सा ज्यादा सही रहेगा? आपके हिसाब से which one will be more suitable? I want to see in the comment section. मैं आप सबको comment section में देखना चाहता हूँ. आप सबको कमेंट सेक्शन में देखना चाहता हूं. आई वांट व्हिच वन इज सुटेबल. आई हैव गिवन यू कंप्लीट डिटेल अबाउट एरोबिक as well as anaerobic. So in aerobic it is a fast process, but the thing is that no byproduct, no good byproduct. With that amount of sludge is also very much high. In anaerobic it is very slow process. Byproduct is useful, but the amount of sludge also we are getting less only. So it's like in some part with aerobic is better, some part anaerobic is better, but still I will ask you guys only, which will be the better, which will be the better option for me, which will be the better option for me. I want all of you guys to comment it fast. I want all of you guys to comment it fast. जल्दी से कमेंट करके बताइएगा, which one will be the better option for me, which one will be the better option for me. You guys will comment and tell me, you guys will comment and tell me which one will be the better option for me. जल्दी बताओ, जल्दी बताओ. I am waiting for your comment, dear. I am waiting for your comment, dear. So first thing is the note. First note I am giving to you. Those guys who are commenting, both or something, आप लोग comment को ध्यान समझिएगा. You know that in an aerobic treatment, that is aerobic treatment, it's a fast way of treatment. It's a fast way of treatment. तो हम क्या करते हैं, पहले fast way treatment कर देते हैं, and then if you see that in the chart which I have given to you, from the SST, the sludge which is coming out, that we are transferring to the sludge digestion unit. तो पहले हम क्या करते हैं, aerobic treatment दे देते हैं in a form of either activated sludge process, or you can talk about trickling filter or rotating biological, जो भी आप लोग. So in a form of there, we have given a aerobic treatment, and after that, whatever the sludge will come out from that we are transferring to the sludge drying unit. तो ये जो आपका sludge drying, मतलब जो आपका anaerobic digestion वाला जो slow process है, उसको हम इसलिए अडॉप्ट नहीं कर सकते क्योंकि वो टाइम बहुत ज्यादा लेता है. So this much time we can't wait dear, क्योंकि हमको अपना वेस्ट वाटर एक दिन में पूरा ट्रीट करना है, बिकॉज कल सुबह फिर वेस्ट वाटर आ जाएगा और कंटिन्यूसली वो आ ही रहा है आपके ट्रीटमेंट प्लांट में. सो वी नीड टू ट्रीट दैट कंटिन्यूसली. इन दैट केस वी कांट वेट इट. तो हमने क्या किया है कि वो जो स्लज है जो आपका एरोबिक से निकला, उसको हमने स्लज ड्राइंग यूनिट में भेज दिया. नाउ स्लज ड्राइंग यूनिट इज अ सेपरेट पार्ट. उसमें आपने जितना टाइम देना है दे दो ना, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. यू हैव टू गिव 2 days 3 days, नो प्रॉब्लम डियर. Based on your comfort you can give it, but your wastewater is continuously flowing na, your wastewater is continuously flowing, and that is the reason what we are getting. That is the reason. Very very important note. देखो मैं बच्चों में आपको डायरेक्टली ASP पढ़ा देता, बट ASP कैसे आया, why we went to the ASP, why we went to the trickling filter, वो बैकग्राउंड समझना जरूरी है. तो आज की क्लास बहुत ही ज्यादा, जिसको भी इन्वायरमेंट में इंटरेस्ट जगाना है ना, आज की क्लास जिसने नहीं किया होगा, those guys who have missed the today's class, they are not going to show their interest about the waste water engineering. बहुत ही प्यारी चीज है बच्चा, लेकिन इंटरेस्ट के साथ पढ़ना पड़ेगा. चलो फर्स्ट पॉइंट आई एम गिविंग टू यू. Waste water is first treated by aerobic biological treatment, method. Wastewater is first treated by aerobic biological treatment method. Second one, the byproduct obtained in aerobic treatment, are again treated anaerobically or are supplied to or are treated again anaerobically. So this two note is very very important for you. बहुत ही important note है आपके लिए. अब हम बातें करेंगे हम एरोबिक, क्योंकि हमने बोला एरोबिक हम पढ़ने वाले हैं। एनारोबिक आपका स्लज डाइजेशन यूनिट में बताऊंगा मैं आपको। इन अ स्लज ट्रीटमेंट आई विल टेल यू अबाउट द एनारोबिक। अब हम बातें जिसके कर लेंगे वो करेंगे एरोबिक बायोलॉजिकल ट्रीटमेंट के बारे में। नाउ विल टॉक अबाउट एरोबिक बायोलॉजिकल ट्रीटमेंट। सो इन एरोबिक बायोलॉजिकल ट्रीटमेंट आल्सो वी हैव टू क्लासिफिकेशन। हमारे पास दो क्लासिफिकेशन है। वन वी कॉल एज अटैच्ड ग्रोथ प्रोसेस, second we call as suspended growth process. बात समझिएगा, एवरीवन गेट इट हियर। क्या हो रहा है ना बच्चों कि अभी बेसिकली आपका पूरा का पूरा जो मैकेनिज्म है वो किस पे डिपेंड है? दैट विल बी अ रिएक्शन बिटवीन द माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म एंड ऑर्गेनिक मैटर। सो ऑर्गेनिक मैटर इज नथिंग बट इट्स अ विलन और माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म आपका क्या है? हीरो। तो बेसिकली जहां भी इसका जिनका कॉम्बिनेशन जहां पे भी कॉलिजन होगा, जहां पे फाइटिंग सीन होगी, वहीं पे हमारी कहानी होगी, वहीं पे हमारा रिमूवल होगा। So in that two cases are possible. Either this both organic matter and the microorganism are in a suspension format, ये suspension format में हो, suspension में हो और वो meet करें and they will fight, they will take the action. Or what is happening? Your wastewater, your microorganism are somewhere it is attached. For example, ये यहाँ attach है and your wastewater is passing through it. Your wastewater is passing through it. So there is two way of doing. So one is nothing but that we call as where the microorganisms are attached to the inert surface and your wastewater, that means your organic matter is passing through it, that we call as the attached growth process. And when both are in a suspension format, that we call as the suspended growth process. So I will give you the example of this. I told you what is that process, how this process, and now I'm giving you example. For trickling, for attached growth process, we have example. Best example is trickling filter. For suspended growth process, we have example ASP, activated sludge process, oxidation ditch, For attached growth process, we are also having one example, bio tower, rotating biological contactor, So here we are having oxidation ditch. Even sometime you can call as oxidation pond also, उसको भी consider कर सकते हो. So these are the nothing but the example of attached growth process and suspended growth process. In our this crash course, we are going to discuss about the trickling filter and activated sludge process because that is important for you in a GATE exam. So कल हमारा discussion होगा activated sludge process पे, and then day after tomorrow we will discuss about in the next class we'll discuss about the trickling filter. सेपरेट डिस्कशन होगा, मजा आएगा, बहुत ही अच्छे तरीके से समझेंगे. अब चलते हैं हमारे कुछ प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व कर लेते हैं. आज की क्लास में कुछ प्रॉब्लम भी सॉल्व करना बनता है क्योंकि अभी तक आपको सिर्फ थ्योरी में बताया हूं, सिर्फ कहानी ही बताई आपको. तो कुछ प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व कीजिए, आपको दिल को थोड़ा अच्छा लगेगा. ठीक है, चलो आ जाओ प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करते हैं बच्चा. So a bar screen is installed in a wastewater treatment plant receiving a daily peak flow of sewage of 4,000 meter cube. 4,000 meter cube. If the velocity of flow through the screen is 0.65 meter per second and the approaching velocity is 1944 meter per hour, the head loss through the screen is, I'm asking to all of you. I'm asking to all of you, dear. चलिए. So a bar screen is installed in a wastewater treatment plant receiving a daily peak flow of sewage of 4,000 meter cube. If the velocity of flow through the screen is 0.65 meter per second and the approaching velocity is 1944 meter per hour, the head loss through the screen is. Its question is very clear to all of you. and I'm expecting all of you guys to give me the right answer. I'm expecting all of you guys to give me the right answer. Chali, I'm waiting for you guys to answer. I'm waiting for you guys to answer. So please reply everyone. I want your correct answer. I want your correct answer. I want your correct answer. It's a very easy question. You all guys can do it. You all guys can do it. A bar screen is installed in a wastewater treatment plant receiving a daily peak flow of sewage of 4,000 meter cube. If the velocity of flow through a screen is 0.65 meter per second and the approaching velocity is 1944 meter per hour, the head loss through the screen is चलिए 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 सब लोग बताइएगा. I want reply from all of you. I want reply from all of you, dear. So a bar screen is installed in a wastewater treatment plant receiving a daily peak flow of sewage 4,000 meter cube. If the velocity of flow through a screen is 0.65 meter per second and the approaching velocity is 1944 meter per hour, the head loss through the screen is It's a very easy question. I think you all guys can definitely give me the right answer. Formula आपको मैं लिख देता हूं. HL will be equal to Vs square minus Va square. HL will be equal to Vs square minus Va square upon 2G into 1 upon 0.7. चलिए HL की वैल्यू कितनी आ रही है? आपको दोनों वेलोसिटी गिवन है, अप्रोचिंग मीटर पर आवर में गिवन है, तो अप्रोचिंग को पहले कन्वर्ट कर लीजिए Va को. So it is 1944. It is a meter per hour. So convert this part into second. So in 1 hour 60 into 60. कितनी हो गई वैल्यू? So you guys are getting 0.54 meter per second. So HL will be equal to what? HL will be equal to what? Formula is clear. Vs कितनी है हमारी? 0.54 स्क्वायर माइनस Va. Va कितना है हमारा? सॉरी 0.65 square minus 0.54 square divided by 2 into 9.81. 2 into 9.81. So 0.65 square minus 0.54 square into upon 2 into 9.81 into 1 upon 0.7. So the HL part, how much you are getting the HL part? You guys can calculate and tell me. 0.65 square minus 0.54 square 2 into 9.81 into 1 upon 0.7. So what I was getting is, in mm, this value is around 9.53. So I'm getting 9.53 mm. I don't think so anybody will have any doubt in this. I don't think so anybody will have any doubt in this. किसी को कोई भी doubt है तो बिल्कुल बताइए. If you guys are getting any doubt, you can comfortably tell me. So anybody having any doubt in this question? Anybody having any doubt in this question? We are so that we can go to the next question. किसी को भी इस question में कोई भी doubt है तो बताइए. If anybody having any doubt in this question, they can tell me. I don't think so. We are going to the next question, dear. चलिए next question आपके सामने है. Next question आपके सामने है. Similar question we have solved in our previous class. Similar question we have solved in our previous class. So I am expecting all of you guys to give me the right answer for this question. No excuse at all. Similar question we have solved in our previous class. Similar question. So I'm asking all of you to give me the right answer without any doubt. Without any doubt. So nobody will give me any excuse. Nobody will give me any excuse. I want a single answer and right answer. I want a single answer and right answer. Take your time, but give me a right answer. Give me a right answer. Take your time, dear, but give me a right answer. I'm waiting for you guys. I'm waiting for you guys. बहुत ही आसान क्वेश्चन है, बहुत ही प्यार से बन जाएगा आपसे. थोड़ा सा ध्यान दीजिए, बन जाएगा. Following data are given for a channel type grid chamber of length 8 meter. So yesterday only I told you about this. That what I told you, dear, that for 100% efficiency, Vs will be equal to V naught. So this will be nothing but GD square upon 18 nu. G minus 1 will be equal to V naught क्या हमारा Q upon L into B. Yes or no? So now GD square upon 18 nu G minus 1 will be, in place of Q into L into B, we can write what? B into H into H by L. So now if you see this, GD square upon 18 nu G minus 1 will be equal to Q upon B into H. So this we can write at what? This is something we can write as VH. This is nothing but the flow velocity only, na? Upon H upon L. So VH into H by L. So flow velocity into H by L. Now if you go to the question, VH flow through velocity, it is given to you, VH is given to you, depth is given to you, length is given to you, G is given to you, mu, dynamic viscosity is given to you. So by dividing 1000, you can convert that part into nu, and G is 9.81 only, and diameter they are asking you. So in this question, only diameter is unknown to you, that you guys will tell me. This time I'm not going to solve it. जिनसे नहीं बन रहा, आप फिर से पुराना वाला जो आपका कल वाला लेक्चर है उसका लास्ट पार्ट देखिए. Similar question I have solved you. Similar question I have solved for you. So this time I'm not going to solve it, and I'm hoping that as it is a recorded, so I'm hoping that आप लोगों ने इसका सही जवाब मेरे को दिया था. आप लोगों ने बिल्कुल मेरे को सही जवाब दिया होगा, सेम जवाब दिया होगा. और जब मैं कल जब उसको रिकॉर्डेड में देखूंगा बच्चा, so I will be very happy अगर आप इस क्वेश्चन का सब लोगों ने सही जवाब दिया होगा. If I will be very much happy if you guys have given me very correct answer, and that too all of you guys have given me the right answer. बहुत मजा आएगा. ठीक है, तो आप लोग को बता दूं, जो मैं आप लोग को बोला था कल और आज भी बोल रहा हूं, कि ये नवंबर क्रैश कोर्स है पूरे यूट्यूब चैनल, हमारे यूट्यूब चैनल का, regarding any subject which you want to add in the crash course, or if which you want in the next month, you can always message me for that. Keep learning dear, keep showing love to all of our the faculty member in our team, और मजे कीजिए, अच्छे से रहिए, और मिलते हैं हम लोग नेक्स्ट क्लास में, ठीक है? तब तक के लिए बाय बाय। एंड नेक्स्ट क्लास इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज नेक्स्ट क्लास आई एम गोइंग टू डिस्कस अबाउट एक्टिवेटेड स्लज प्रोसेस, तो बिल्कुल इंपॉर्टेंट है, आराम से आइएगा, मजे करेंगे उस सेशन में। चलिए, सो विद दैट गाइस, थैंक यू सो मच, बाय बाय, लव यू ऑल, विल मीट अगेन टुमारो, तब तक के लिए बाय बाय, टेक केयर, लव यू ऑल।